How's it going, everybody? How are you? Hope all is well. Troy Ragland is here. Hope you're doing fantastic. So, um, want to talk to you about some things. Credit reports, and I want to explain the four things that will bring your credit report down. I want to go over that really quick. Four things that will bring your credit report down. One is upside down on your credit card. So basically, if you have a $300 credit limit and your balance is 299, and then what happens is that you get that monthly bill, bam, your payment is due, so automatically the credit bureaus see what? That you owe more than your credit balance. That brings your score down. That is a monster. There are four monsters. That's the first monster. Okay, so the other monster is after you're being upside down, the next monster is late payments. That's monster number two. Late payments is a monster. It negatively affects your credit profile. Now, with the first one, you could be saying, hey, I'm paying my bills on time. I'm never late, da 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 da. You're making the minimum payment, which is required, right? But the problem is that it's not below your credit limit after you pay your minimum payment. So you always have to be below your credit limit, right? In order for that to be have a good impact on your credit score. Does this make sense? So when you're upside down on your credit profile, that simply means that you're above your credit limit, and it's negatively impacting your credit profile, and you're having difficulty bringing that bill down. That's how the systems read it. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind. That's a monster. That's the first monster. The second monster is late payments. Late payments negatively impact your credit profile. I suggest, right, that you go ahead on and have an automatic payment of at least the minimum payment, and then you could pay any amount over it, be it $100, $50, 200, whatever it is, but have that minimum payment withdrawn from your bank account so you can make that payment on time. I know people don't like uh, these creditors and stuff in their their personal bank accounts. I get it, but you don't want to be late also. So this helps avoid lates on your credit profile, and it takes the sweat off of you. And if you want to bring your balance on your credit, whatever your credit account is, whatever that is, down, you can always make an additional payment. No one is going to stop you from making an additional payment. Okay, so we have being upside down, late payments. The next problem is a collection. Collections are monsters. Okay, they are monsters as well. They are upside down, late collections. Collections have to be paid. Now, what people, I hear people all the time talking about, well, that's an old debt, this, that, and the other. Okay, if it's recorded as an old debt initially on the credit profile, right? There will be time that will have elapsed and you could settle that debt out. Okay. These collections are not going away like they used to. Okay. They're being sold and then they're being added onto your credit profile again because the new creditor has it. And guess what? They're trying to collect that money. So we're just letting you know what happens. The old debt gets sold to a new collector, to a new collector, to a new collector. That's how the business works. But it impacts you negatively because now every other time there is a new collection on your credit profile, even though it's the same debt. And that's because a new collector is now reporting it. Okay, keep that in mind with your collections. I'm going to suggest that you try to pay these things off, settle them out, do whatever it is that you need to do to get these items removed from your credit profile. Now, one thing about collections that I need to tell you, okay, they impact your credit report negatively more so than being upside down and late payments. people tend to want to call the agencies, these collection agencies, and say, well, let's make a payment plan. Collection agency is going to say, yeah, no problem. We'll accept whatever payment plan it is. The problem with that is, guess what? It's still a collection, and it's not going to be removed from your credit profile. Therefore, your score does not go up, right? A collection is a collection until it's paid or discharged. Okay? So you have to remember that when you're dealing with credit profiles and trying to get your credit score up so you could do what? Qualify for a home purchase. Okay. The other thing that you need to be aware of are liens, be it judgments or tax liens. Those must be cleared in order for you to be able to purchase a home. If they show up on the credit profile, they are there, they're inescapable. You have to address them, get them out of the way, and then proceed to do whatever it is that needs to be done so you could qualify for a home purchase. That being said, I hope this was helpful. Again, with the collections, if you have some money saved up to purchase a home, use some of that money, use that money to pay off the collection, right? And then resave that money because credit reports are like old bones. They take a long time to heal. Okay. They don't heal overnight. They just don't. Okay. So the suggestion is take that money that you have, right? Pay off that collection. By the time your credit score goes back up, guess what? You would have resaved that money all over again, and then you'd be in position to purchase a home. It's just a little tidbit from me, Troy Ragland here, your mortgage loan officer, 31 years in the business. Reach out and give me a call, doing loans across the country. Ask me about our PEG program, Purchase Edge Guarantee. If you're selling a home and you're looking to upgrade, downgrade, or make a lateral move on your home and you want to access that equity really, really quick in that house so that you could go ahead on and purchase a new house without having any additional mortgage, because a lot of people can't afford to pay two mortgages, so they'll get rid of that house without having to sell right away. They could just go ahead on and do another deal, get into the new house, and you could sell the home later on and keep on moving. Give me a call, 817-715-9692. Again, that's 817-715-9692. If I stumble through that portion of it, I apologize. I will be doing a separate video on our Purchase Edge program. It's a really, really great program. You agents are going to love it. Until next time, continued blessings. We'll talk soon. God bless you. Bye now. Have a safe weekend.